List Wits.
Hola! What's up, Fatality?
Any. I'm first. Yay.
Yes, you are. I don't know who all is actually in at the moment. Oop, wrong button. Pay attention. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special Wednesday night edition of The List. Hope you guys are doing well. I apologize for not being on last night, but as hopefully you saw on the Facebook page, work just made that pretty much impossible last night. It was just one of those things I couldn't get around. And we gotta find... No, we don't want that one. We want something soft, soothing, relaxing. It's like, oh God, I'm in trouble. So basically, all I got tonight is straight liquor. And I have to behave because I still have to go to work in the morning, so it will be kind of rough. Just to let you guys know, this Saturday we will be here. Next Saturday I may not. Next weekend I am planning on going to Contamination Con. I think I told everybody that last Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure if I had or had not. It is basically a small mini convention, but they do get a few people.
Hello.
Hey, Em, how are we doing? They're going to have a few Battlestar Galactica people there from both the original series and the modern one. So it'll be interesting because I know Dirk Benedict is supposed to be there. I forgot the other guy's name now. The elder, not James Olmos. It's on the tip of my tongue. The doctor.
Hello, NBC.
I can't think of his name now. I'm drawing a blank. But the funny thing is, it is very small. It's only starts Friday evening, runs all day Saturday and part of Sunday. So it's like tiny compared to the ones you guys go to. Sort of like somebody's Dallas convention. And I am not going to do dress up for this one simply because I have no idea what to expect. Hey, Sunday Heat, how we doing, man? Yeah, so I have no idea what to expect at the convention. So this will be like the first convention I go to I go as myself and not anybody else. But it is a horror science fiction con. And the funny thing is, almost every year that I've known about this place, they get one wrestler, a few science fiction people, and one adult movie star. And this year it is Suka, I think is her name. I think her name is Suka. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's put it in repeat mode so I don't have to worry about it. But I do know that Battlestar Galactica is big at this one, and I know the wrestler will be Jim Duggan. And it's a lot cheaper than Comic-Con was. And according to the website, I think there's only like one person you actually have to pay to go see. Which surprises me, because it was like I would have expected a few of the others to be big money, and there's no price tags listed, so I'm worried, and it's going to be like I'm not going to be happy if that's the case. So one of the IT groups actually during their meeting played one of the episodes for the entire meeting, or most of it. So I'm sitting here dying in laughter. And then I find out about it, so the guy comes by, he says, I hope I didn't embarrass you. I hope I didn't embarrass you. I'm like, no. Just participate. That's all I ask. That's all I ever ask. If you're watching, participate. Jump in. Have fun. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to get started, it will be the list. And again, this is the list where one person volunteered an idea for it, so they're actually getting something for this list tonight. Again, if you guys have ideas for shows, for lists, let me know. And if I use your idea on the air, you're actually going to get something. So you don't even have to win to get anything. And our co-host tonight, as you guys can see down in front of the monitor, is Peter Capaldi and Davros. I figured I wanted to bring them out tonight just for the fun of it. I almost never bring out my Doctor Who figures, but tonight I made a small exception. Oh, speaking of small exceptions, I want credit for convincing Sunday Heat to use the turntable, because I know I sent you that idea. I know I did, Heat. It looks really good on the Instagram one. It's like picture perfect. He stands there, he rotates. You don't ever have to touch him when you're showing him off. You simply just have to point it out. But yeah, it looked really good on the Instagram one. I don't even know if I liked it. No, I know I liked it because it was I like the statue too. But again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's been a screwball week. So if I seem a little off tonight, I'm going to apologize. Yesterday and this morning, it was basically I was up at 6 a.m. I did not get to sleep until 1 a.m. either day because of the late night work. And then I had to get right back up on both days and do some extra work. So if I seem a little off, I'm apologizing in advance. I always seem off, but this will be more so than usual, I think. All right, we got about 4 minutes left, and then we're going to reveal the missing letters. And again, if you can get the word, you get a shot at the vault. And while we're doing that, I got to find my shot glass. My little mini shot glasses. Because like I said, tonight is pretty much straight liquor night, which means hopefully by the end of the night the Jaeger bottle will be empty. Hopefully. I'm not going to guarantee it, but you never ever know. And let's see, I got Darkside Submariner finally out of the box. He's been sitting in the box for ages. And I finally got him out today while I was downstairs. Oh, ooh, I needed that. And again, like I said, since I'm going to the con, I'm obviously going to be picking some stuff up. If there's anything you guys want me to look for in particular, right there. I keep forgetting to reverse the pointer. You guys vote, spell it out as it's written. I goof with the action figures. I forgot to capitalize it, but I make it easier. Less keystrokes to type, right? Ooh, that shows how long it's been since I've actually had a good drink. Because that burns. Oh, that burns. Oh, but let's see. I think that's everything I have to say. Talk about work, talk about Contamination Con, talk about the prize options, and give Sunday Heat some serious props for that last video. Like I said, because it looked really, really good. Alright guys, I know what you guys are waiting for. So with that, we're going to start things off tonight. Nice and easy, because I really believe this one is going to be pretty simple. We're going to see.
A toast to all the absent friends.
Very, very true. I still preferred Ken Norton. I think Ken Norton could have been the better boxer, but Ollie is one of the greatest of all time. The GOAT. And I don't think anybody can dispute that. Because what was it? We were listening on the radio show. I was listening on the radio show coming in on Monday, coming home from the office, and they're talking about Ali. And all these people are claiming like, oh, he wasn't the greatest. He had some bad boxing fights. I'm like,
have you ever been to Dragon Con in Atlanta?
No, I have not. I had one chance to go, and I couldn't make it that year. It was like the only chance I had. And it was one of those things where I could not get vacation time. But this was like many, many moons ago. So the only conventions that I've ever been to is Coast Con. I used to go to that one a lot. Now I've been to Wizard World once. Contaminacon will be my first time to Contaminacon. And there was one other one when in New Orleans I think I had gone to. It wasn't great because this was back when my younger days and I didn't know what you were supposed to do at conventions. So it was like, okay. But no, Dragon Con I would like to go to. It's just finding time when it rolls around. That's the hard part. And like I said, then there's one they do in Ohio. I can't think of the name of the one they did in Ohio that I would like to go to. I want to say Ohio. Maybe it was Indianapolis. I'm trying to think now.
Rap.
Nope, it is not rap. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the 4-letter word. And again, each letter will complete a word going across. The first letter will complete this word going across. The second, this one. Third here. Fourth, there. I'm trying to make sure not to hit Davros in the process. Because Davros was the piece I bought, and when I pulled him out of the box, the head came right off. I was like, ah! So I'm proud of myself for the repair job I did on him, actually. All right, guys. Trying to think, is there anything else? Mark's not here. I thought I had a box big enough for Mark's prize, but I didn't. So, Mark, your prize will not be going out this weekend. It will be going out next weekend with the regular packages. It's basically, we put together 2 weeks of packages, put them all out at once. Makes it a little bit easier. Oh, let's see, what else is going on? I figure HBK is probably watching hockey. Is the hockey game tonight? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think there is a hockey game tonight. Which is so he's going to have to shoot himself if he doesn't show up. Because HBK supplied the third of the list tonight if we get to it. If we get to it, HBK's got a prize coming his way. HBK will have a prize coming his way tonight if we get to it. See, I'm not a fan of either team. I'm not a fan of either team. My team was always the Panthers. Don't ask me why. I was just one of those teams I picked. Before Tampa Bay and before Dallas became a team. Or no, Dallas already gotten theirs. Oh, I remember why. Because I was my ECHL team was the Seawolves, and they were petitioned to 2 teams, Phoenix and Florida. That was why I picked Florida out of the 2.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Freddy's Ready. How goes things? So yeah, I picked some really bad sports teams.
MRS Freddy.
I do. New Orleans can be good or bad, the Saints, but there's a reason I picked them a long time ago. I picked the Astros a long time ago, but that was only because of the first 2 players I ever saw play.
Good still in Dominican Republic.
Let's see. I would say send me some cigars, but I'm not sure that's still, they can be exported by people. I'm not sure they can be exported by people. I think you got to do like special licenses or something. No, that's not right either, because I know somebody that did carry them out. Of course, you never know anymore with TSA. You never know. You come in and like, let me search your bags. Oh, cigars, you can't keep those. What? And they're like, well, they're from Cuba. No.
LOL, yeah.
They're not from Cuba. They're Dominican Republic. Oh yeah, let's prove it. Oh, you're right, they are Dominican Republic. Oh, I'm sorry, we smoked them all. Sorry, I had to do that, because I will be, and this is the only time I will ever admit to this. I brought Cuban cigars into the States one time. This was back on our honeymoon, and it's like, picked them up in Canada. And I had thrown them in a jacket pocket, and I just forgot about them. So it was like, we got to cross the border, and I put the jacket on, and I reach in, I'm like, oops. So yeah, it's probably my
I am debating on what costume I should wear in Dragon Con.
Let's see. What should you wear for Dragon Con? I'm thinking, I was going to say Black Panther because they're going to do the movie about him. But, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. Now, I got one for you, just to see if you guys know this. This was something I learned some time ago.
The
Back in the
cigarettes are
70s.
so cheap. A carton by me is around about 8.0 and 3 cartons are 7.4.
Wait.
You know who smokes Cubans? Yup, since LOL.
Hey, Turtle, long time no see. $80 for a carton? Wow. I guess I should be glad I live where I live because they're 30 or 40 here. Well, it depends. I'm trying to think because there are some cheaper ones, and there are some really expensive ones. Dr. Jekyll, how are we doing? Pennies from Heaven. For those of you that don't know, please catch Dr. Jekyll tomorrow night. He does Thursday nights. The Defective Headbeat Institute. Speaking of which, Dr. Jekyll, I need you to somehow give me a electronic copy of the 2 brain pictures. I finally have an idea, which is scary in itself, to get the quote-unquote ad going. So when you get a chance, I just need you to make electronic copies and send them to me.
But I do smoke Newports and they are the most expensive ones by me.
Well, see, here's the funny thing. I have all my little corner shops.
Yup, been in the wastelands quite a bit, LOL.
Yeah, I'd seen you on playing, Wastelands, because every time I looked, you were playing Division.
How goes it?
It has been a rough 2 days. Like I said before I got on, I apologize for not being on yesterday, but work got in the way. And it was just something I had to do because we had major maintenance on our systems.
No problem, I'll get them to you tonight, smile.
Sweet. Because, yeah, like I said, I got an idea. I was trying to find an animated one online that I liked, but I haven't found one I liked yet. But I do have, you see, it's getting dangerous. The brain is clicking. And one thing I miss is having Flash software where you can make your own Flash items. Because if I did, I'd be doing all my ads in the Flash mode. Let's see. What else? While we're waiting for guesses. I wanted to say thank you to all the viewers. We have hit we are at 699,000 views, I think, on the YouTube page.
I'm excited to see the idea.
Let's go see if I can find the stats real quick. But yeah, I think we are at 600 and something thousand views, or we were. Let's see, what was it? Lifetime, that's what we're looking for. Lifetime views. Let's see how long it takes for the computer to come up while you guys are guessing at the 4-letter word. It changed the numbers on it. Dang it! Earlier it had 600,000, now it dropped again. Silly machine, it dropped drastically. Oh well, we'll get it back up there at some point. We will get it back up there at some point. So I'm trying to figure out how to fit the pennies from heaven in. That's what I've been trying to figure out. That one I haven't figured out yet. But yeah, I got an idea with the 2 pictures. And one of these days I'm going to remember to do a screen capture while Bob's hands are showing on screen. If I can pull that off, then I know I got an idea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we are looking for the 4-letter word. If you can get the 4-letter word tonight, you get 1 free shot at the vault. I'm not going to tell you what prize I've chosen for the vault. So again, we are looking for a 4-letter word. First letter, second,
for the numbers drop, LOL.
and 4th letter. And every letter going across creates a complete word. So if you think this word going down was, what was the one Eminem threw up there? I'm drawing a blank.
Flan. Captain Yo.
Clap. That was the
Ermac
one.
power line. Loot.
See, I'm trying to think of
Port.
what the big
LOL.
thing for Dragon Con was. Because don't they do
Lust.
themes? Don't they do themes? Oh, that's the other one I want to go to. The one in Chicago. I want to go to TARDIS Con. That was the one I was going to go to last year till we had a major automobile crisis. I'm getting ready to buy my ticket. And right before I buy the ticket, Bubbles calls me and says there's a problem with her car. And it was like, I was heartbroken. So I am definitely planning on going to TARDIS Con this year. That's my big goal. That's what I'm saving up all my vacation time for. That's what I gotta save some money for. So if you think it's loot, we have Slot, Bod, Tide, and Sear. I will tell you right now, it's a very good guess, but it is not what we are looking for. It's a very good guess, but it is not what we are looking for. I'm trying to figure out what BAOD is, though. Pork. Spot, Bayod, Ride, Scar. I'm trying to think of what pork BAOD would be. And again tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing the list, which means that if we get to the third list tonight, somebody will be getting a small prize this evening.
Roy LOL.
I don't think Roy fits. Maybe Roy's, let's see. Oh, Roy, let's see. Shroot, Bayod, OI, and CR. I don't think any of those would count as legitimate words. I don't think any of those would count as legitimate words, Turtle. But yeah, like I said, you're in the wasteland, because I would have swore every time I looked, I'm on the friends list, I'm looking at the friends list just to see who's doing what. And there's a lot of people not really doing anything. And there's Turtle, Division. Come back a little day later, there's Turtle, Division. Trying to do this without touching the screen.
Sure.
If I do, it's going to reveal the letter. Oh, but let's see. What else is there to chit-chat about while we get to let you guys get a few more guesses in? I could always pour myself another liquor drink. Again, guys, make sure you check out the Facebook page. Bubbles has updated it with all the latest prizes in the collection. Like I said, this past week went out and bought a ton of smalls to add to the pile. I think we are at 181 total prizes. So officially, and my voice went up really weird for that for some reason, and I don't know why. I could run one show every day for 6 months and give something away. Not going to happen, but yeah, this is basically, so right now I got at least a year's worth of prizes if I were to stop right now. But we know I'm not going to do that because it's so much fun. And not to mention I go crazy not buying stuff for you guys and buying myself some chess pieces and so on and so forth. And I wish
In switching between Division, Rainbow Six Siege, and a few other titles, LOL, almost about to beat Hitman Go.
Already? Is it that short? I am still waiting for No Man's Sky, which I think is supposed to be week after next, unless it got postponed again. There's my knife that I was looking for. Bear with me.
On to
Oh, very good guess, Eminem, but it is not what we are looking for. I think I wiped that one out. I think I wiped onto out. No, I wiped loot out. I think I wiped loot out and put another one in its place. Anyway, while I got a second and you guys are guessing, I'm going to try. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do not keep stuff in the box ever. Even though it's got the certificate of authenticity, which means I keep the packaging. I gotta take the present the dark side sent me and put him up somewhere. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put him now. Because he doesn't
Yeah,
really.
it's short. In Lucky I got it cheap LOL. In Dragon Con, you can be anything.
Yeah, but don't they do themes though? That's what I keep trying to remember. It may not be Dragon Con though. There may be another one that does a theme. Because like I said, I know the one that I'm getting ready to go to next weekend is a horror theme. So hopefully I'll get some good photos that Miss Freddie, Reddy, and Freddie will like on Instagram. Because it is pretty much total horror sci-fi. Because I can't remember who the horror guest is. Plus they do the escape room. I've been dying to try an escape room. I really have. Because St. Louis actually has a building downtown they set aside to do the escape room. But the trick is, it's like you got to schedule it to start with. And it's best if you do it like
If you're
in groups
looking
of
for prizes,
groups of
GameStop
10.
has decent stuff on sale.
Now, okay, well, I may go back in there next weekend and take a look, see what they got this time.
Cube.
I may go in there this weekend and see what or next weekend and see what they got, because I think No Man's Sky is due out next weekend, right? Well, no, I can't do that because I won't be there. I'll be down in It's gonna be really confusing next week because I'm gonna throw you guys completely off with no weekend shows next week, which means I gotta get my prizes packed up really quick before I leave Saturday. Because they do seances. They do a seance as well. That's like one of the things they charge for though. So it'll be interesting to say the least. Alright, so we're looking for the 4-letter word. And again, we're looking for one word that goes straight down the middle. Each letter completes the word at the top. So if you think it is, as Amy gave us Q, that would give us
If
Scott,
it's dragon-based, dress up as the mother-in-law.
Bide, and Sear. No, see, I can't say that. My mother-in-law loves me because my mother-in-law has actually bought me and Bubbles toys. So I can't say that. Good one, though. The only thing that my mother-in-law does that's off is she always buys me Peeps, like 1,000,000 Peeps for Easter.
August 9th, No Man's Sky date.
Oh, so it did get moved back. Damn it! Because I thought it was supposed to be late June.
August in UK. 2.
I thought it was supposed to be late June. But you know how that goes. Things always get pushed back and pushed back and pushed back some more. Or you guys might be getting it later than us though. So that's possible. That's possible.
I got a SW mug set for like 3 via the GS website.
Oh, see, I still got a ton of points that I got to use. I haven't even, because funny thing is I haven't gone shopping at GameStop in forever. But it's like I keep renewing just to make sure I don't lose my points. So I got somewhere I want to say around 40,000 points. I want to say, don't quote me on that. See, that's the one thing I'm trying to avoid. I've done enough Star Wars to last for a while. So I'm thinking I'm going to start looking for some more obscure, off-the-wall things. See, and here's the good thing. It's like I got Contaminacon next weekend.
Actually, it was supposed to be June 20-ish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be June 20th. Okay, I'm guessing it all got postponed then, which sucks because it's like I didn't buy Uncharted because I thought No Man's Sky was coming out. I didn't buy Hitman because I thought it was coming out. I bought one of those little cheesy point-and-click games for the PlayStation 4 just so I could buy something while I was there with Division. It's like, damn you, Sony. It's like, I have my heart set on something. It's keeping me from buying everything else. That's the one thing that Sony doesn't realize when they let these guys push their games back. And I understand why they do. But it's like, I set my budget for 1 or 2 games. After that, anything's gravy. But I'm not buying the gravy till I buy the bread meat.
I love horror. I had 110,000 GS points, but I cash in some, so I have at 2,000-ish now.
Well, the one I am going to, Fatality, is very horror con based. Like I said, it is a lot smaller. And like I said, they always try to do, like I said, sci-fi, horror, and they will almost always bring in one adult movie star. Let's just put it that way. And like I said, the one this time, I think her name is Suka. I'm not sure. But it's like, that'll be one of those pictures we'll take just so the guys can drool, right? Of course, you never know, because I've never heard of any of her stuff, never watched any of her stuff, so we shall see. Plus, it's like, what do you talk about when you're talking with an adult movie star? It's kind of like, you're going to do a whole seminar with them. What are they supposed to talk about? That's the scary part. Alright, we are down to 5 minutes to try to come up with the 4-letter word. And if you guys can come up with the 4-letter word, you get 1 free shot at the vault. Plus, I have to hope I don't get called in to work on anything. That's always my other concern when I do these or go to these things. It's like I'm always worried I'm going to be like over at a convention, and then I'll get the call that says, we need you to log in and do something. Of course, it'll be one of those things where I'll probably do the email and say, for these 3 days, or 2.5 days, just call my boss. But yeah, these guys have been pushing hard. Website kind of sucks because it doesn't tell you a lot. Whereas you see like the Dragon Con and Wizard World and Wizard Con and Coast Con and all them, they make these fancy, up-to-date websites with all the information. This one's kind of like bare bones. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the 4-letter word. If you can get the 4-letter word, you get 1 free shot at the vault. Oh, and Vinny, if you're on, I want the Venom, the Black Spider-Man / Venom statue.
I don't know at her stuff either, wink wink LOL.
No, she's one I'd never heard of before. That's why I was kind of surprised. Because you know, most, even in the industry, even if you don't watch them, if they say a name, you'll say, oh, I know them, they're in such and such a movie. Or you'd say, do you know so-and-so from this movie? I've heard of her, I've seen her. This one I don't know her anything about her. But yeah, Vinny, if you happen to get online or catch the archives, I want the Spider-Man statue. And the funny thing is, I don't want it for the statue. I want it for the base. The base on it was like absolutely incredible. And if you look at Vinny's photo, if you look down at the foot of Spider-Man, it's like you can see where they painted the concrete dust around the base of the shoe, base of the foot of the costume. And I'm like, Vinny doesn't make me drool a lot because a lot of the ones he shows I've seen at my dealers and I can get them. So I'm like, do I want this one now that Vinny's posted it? I'll hold off on this one just a little bit. I saw the Spider-Man / Venom on the gargoyle base, and it's like, I have never seen it. I mean, I had never seen it anywhere, and I'm like, I want. Give me that one. All right, we're down to 3 minutes for the 4-letter word. Or we're down to under 3 minutes. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the 4-letter word that goes straight down the middle, that completes all 4 words going across. After we get the 4-letter word, we will jump into the list. And again, we got 2 that we'll start with. If we get to the 3rd one, again, if we get to the 3rd one, then one of the viewers that sent this idea in is getting a prize. And nope, I'm not going to tell who it is. I told earlier if you were listening. That way, you guys can hate whoever had it after the fact, not before. And unfortunately, it's one of those where I'm not going to be able to throw out like the Edward Digman like I did last time. It's not going to happen on this one. That I will guarantee you. All right, we're down to under 2 minutes. Get your guesses in if you want a shot.
I'm writing a horror movie.
You're writing a horror movie. Let us see. It would be... We can't use Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. We've already had that one. I'm trying to think. Barbecued. That would be the name of it. Barbecued. And let's see. It would. We'll put Dr. Jekyll in the hero role, or he'll be that little the doctor that knows everything about the patient. I'm trying to think of who would be my villain. Can't put Freddy in there because he's already Freddy. Let's see. Can't be Turtle because there's no robots. I'm trying to think of who's on that I would use. Or who was on if you're not on now. It would be called Barbecued. And it would be... They would go after all the TV... It would involve TV reality shows. That's who I'd do, because I hate those shows. It'd be against every contestant. And he would be a sore loser because he lost early in one after he had a major accident. Like his hand went in the deep fryer or something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:45. We did not get the word tonight. I'm going to tell Emmingham right now he's going to hate himself because he missed it by 1 letter a couple of times and he put the right letter on the wrong words.
Wow, it go to the con you're going to just to get Faceman's autograph, lol. That happened to me every time I want to go to Dragon Con. Fatality, can you come work in the kitchen tonight?
But the word we were looking for was Curt. C-U-R-T. And it's kind of how I would have been yesterday if I had actually tried to run a show. I saw Hurt. I saw Cube. I saw, what else did I see? I saw Tut. There was another close one I had seen. I just don't remember where it was. So the actual word we were looking for was Kurt. And like I said, be glad I wasn't on last night because I would have been very, very much there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to get to the main part of the show. The part you guys always love to throw answers out on me and occasionally blow her voice out. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for, well, let me do one thing real quick. I'm not going anywhere. We're just going to put the cut in so I know where to cut this if I edit it. Give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, that's not all I use it for anymore is to do the cuts. Like I said, that's the main reason I want to go is to see Benedict. Pretty much all the Battlestar Galactica guys, because I think it was such an underappreciated show. I really do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with famous Wests. And these Wests can start the words, they can end the words. So we are looking for famous West. And I'm going to say right now, just to say it, Miss Freddie's ready. If you can't get one of these right now because of that vacation, I'm going to worry about you. I really am.
Adam.
And Adam West is definitely on the list. Whoop, let's get Davros out of the way.
Maybe Hacksaw Jim Duggan too.
But no, when I saw the Benedict names pop up, I'm like, I want to go just to meet him.
He'll take on Gordon Ramsay. Jim West.
Nope, Jim West is not up here. All right, there we go. We'll make Gordon Ramsay the first victim of Fatality's horror movie. So we got Barbecued is the name of it. We'll put Turtle in as the villain.
Wild Wild West.
I think we'll put Turtle in as the villain. Because he was on a television reality show, and they had to do something with deep fryers, and something happened and he fell into it. I don't know. Let's see. What would it have been? Would we have the crew accidentally knock him in, or another contestant knock him in? And then they basically. Oh, you're going to be the villain. All right. We'll put you. We'll have them accidentally, quote unquote, bump you off. Who do we want for the hero? I'm trying to think. Who would we put as the hero?
Herbert West.
We'll put Canadian Chris as the hero. I think we'll put Canadian Chris as the hero. Or the heroine. She's like the big star of the next TV cook-off reality series. But it's cursed. I mean, the first person that would die would be Turtle. We would have Turtle get killed off. How would we kill Turtle off?
Cayenne LOL.
How would we kill Turtle off? Do we put him in a pizza oven? Do we put him on the meat hook? And his character's name, of course, would be Roy. I'm trying to think. Let's see. How would we kill Turtle off? An industrial grade chopper. That's how we would do it. It's an industrial grade chopper. That way we kill the synth beforehand. So now we got to figure out Fatality's motive for going after everybody.
West Side Story. LOL Roy, I like where this is going, LOL.
See, I get the idea. I make up the
West.
story time. I can't afford to have another doctor visit with Dr. Jekyll. So let's see, what would be Fatality's motive? Oh, we already got his motive. He's basically they threw him out. They wouldn't let him come back to the show after he had the major accident, and he blamed them. And it just sort of ate at him. And we'll give him a weapon. Weapon of choice would obviously have to be a flamethrower. Because he got a barbecue stuff. That's where the
West
flamethrower.
Virginia.
That's where the flamethrower idea comes from. West Virginia is indeed on the list.
Wicked Witch of the West. West Coast music.
Believe it or not, I had Wicked Witch of the West on there and I took her out. I don't know why I did. I think I took her out to put Adam West on.
Therapy with me is cheap. I accept loose change, wink. My internet
Yeah, I was going to
is
say,
acting up.
pennies from heaven. Pennies from heaven will cover the bill for Dr. Jekyll. But Dr. Jekyll's obviously got to die. The doctor always dies at some point because he basically gives you all the hints, and then after he gives you all the hints as to why Fatality's killing everybody and barbecuing them, he has to die. Them's the rules. And his death would be, let's see, we've used the industrial grade chopper already. I don't want to use a pizza oven for him. That's too obscure.
New. West Indies.
Well, them's the rules. The doctor always dies. He dies at some point unless he's the actual villain. And then we'll have Eminem as the inspector. We got to have the British cop in there.
Can my stash live on?
Yeah, we'll let the stash live. That's why I don't want to put you in the pizza oven. That would burn the stash. So we got to figure out how.
Little did he know I had a blueprint for a synth replacement hand, but him extra crispy, LOL.
I'm thinking Dr. Jekyll would have to be the one that ends up on the meat hook when it's said and done, in the freezer. Then we have to kill off Magic Hands Bob too while we're at it. It's a team thing.
Wild West.
Nope, Wild West is not up there. And we got to have a female. Well, we already said Canadian Chris. So I think that kind of forces me to use HBK as her boyfriend.
Can I wear a through stalker?
Absolutely. Considering I'm the huge Sherlock Holmes fan and I can tell you almost everything about every Sherlock Holmes
Western
film.
Union.
Nope, no Western Union. Alright, so we got Fatality. Oh, we need
hooked. God. Wagons
you get
West.
me hooked.
Somebody have to kick my ass to kill me.
No, see, you gotta die. You gotta die by the similar fashion before the end of the movie. Well, quote unquote, die before you come back.
West
So who would be
Wallet.
the producer of the TV series that's haunted? I'm thinking we would put. Actually, I would do Freddy's Ready as the producer, and Miss Freddy's Ready as his associate producer. That's what I think I would do. They cut cost and didn't put any safety equipment in. So fatality has the accident, falls in the deep fryer, comes back. They basically say, you're hideous, we want nothing to do with you now. The insurance does not go through. So we got to find an insurance salesman or an insurance company to die. They're investigating, but their investigation is kind of like they're getting bought off by the Freddies. So they're getting bought off by the Freddies, and fatality knows about it. And then we have Canadian Chris.
As the inspector do get to taste the food.
Well, that depends. You want to die by poison? Because we could have you poison some food. Or you get very, very, very ill from it. You get very ill from it. And you realize it's been poisoned. Now, how would we... I'm having too much fun just making up a very, very bad horror movie. So make sure you're getting all this down for your script, fatality. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we have Wests. We are looking for famous Wests. And I will tell you guys right now, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9. I will tell you guys right now, the word West starts everything that's left. I only had 2 names up there. I think Kanye missed the cut. Yeah, Kanye, I think Kanye was number 12.
No tags, he'll play the violin. I'm killing everybody eating my food and the food is eating their inside.
No, you gotta be a murderer. You can't just kill them all by food. You can't kill them all by food. And that's what I said. You're gonna kill the doctor with the meat hook. We're gonna kill Turtle with the industrial chopper. Canadian Chris will end up killing you off by pushing you into the pizza oven.
Hello.
Westminster, I think, was number 11. Hey, Lady Dova, how we doing, my dear? You get your package?
Westport. West Wing.
There we go. I heard one of them. West Wing is definitely on the list.
Westwardly.
Now, what role would we have for Lady Dova, though? I think she would be one of the contestants. We'd have her be one of the contestants that fatality has to kill off. Let's see. We would have Lady Dova, Emery's, Turtle. We've already said Turtle's one of the contestants. He'd be the first one to die. HBK. Where would I put Nerdy? Nerdy could be the big television producer. No, because we already have the Freddies as the two main chefs. Well, yeah, we could squeeze him in as the big producer. Now the question is, which one would you blowtorch to death, fatality? Which one would you use the blowtorch? Because again, we gave you a blowtorch as a weapon. We haven't even used it to kill anybody yet. And for those of you that don't know, we're making up.
As a host, I supply fatality the poison. Nerdy can be the host.
Okay, Nerdy will be the host.
West Point.
Freddy's Ready and Mrs. Freddy Ready will be the producers. The producers and the assistant producers. Then we got Turtle, Chris, HBK, Emmingham is the detective that gets called in. I think Emmingham would be the one that would have to die by blowtorch. He's getting too close. Fatality would have to kill him off by blowtorch. I'm thinking
West Africa.
the host would have to be the next to last to die.
Remember scanners? I can
Yes, I
use
do.
telekinesis and blow nerdy head off.
No telekinesis. We gave you your weapon. That's why it's called barbecued. We'll lock Nerdy in one of those big pizza ovens, those big walk-in pizza ovens. And we'll cook him to death that way. I know I'm dangerous, ain't I? Thinking of all these ways to kill people off. But that's why I would make a great
Marinate me first.
And for those of you that don't know, we're talking about making up a horror movie because I will not be here next weekend.
WestJet.
Because I will be going to a convention next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will definitely not be here next weekend to do a show. See, the funny thing is, when we went to Wizard World,
West Germany. Nerdy death scene have to be dramatic.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The pizza oven, because the pizza ovens usually have the
Westworld.
the oh, great one, M, and I did not get it in there. That was a good one, and I did not get it in there. I love that movie. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're making up a horror movie. We're doing kind of a reverse story time. Whereas where Nerdy did it, he basically let you guys come up with all the ideas for the story. Whereas I'm throwing most of the ideas out, you guys are filling in all the little details. That way we avoid things like
Pan LOL.
oh, let's see. Yeah, but
West Coast.
would that kill him? That would be more like a knockout. Or he could knock him out with the frying pan and lock him in the freezer. And let him freeze to death. But yeah,
Westchester.
don't ask me how we got started. I should say I got started on Fatality's horror movie. Nope, no Westchester. So again, we are looking for Two Last West, and I really wish this had touchscreen. I really do. May have to get one of those giant mouse screens to put on there.
And who I am killing with the meat hook? West Nile.
You're killing Dr. Jekyll. West Nile virus is definitely on there. So Fatality is killed off Emmingham, or Turtle, Emmingham, Nerdy. He'll get to Freddy and Miss Freddy at some point. HBK, because HBK will be Canadian Chris's love interest, so we can keep the husband-wife thing together. And he'll die. He'll be the one that dies when it's like they think everything's clear. And we'll make Emmingham a cop that got thrown out of London for alcohol issues. And then we can use the beer battle. There we go. See, it's scary how the mind works, isn't it? We took a simple premise and we're putting together a very bad B movie. We put it together, we send it to Riff Tracks and let them rip it to shreds. Speaking of which, I know I've plugged it before, I'm going to plug it again. If you guys haven't seen the app, make sure you guys check out Pluto TV.
West Memphis.
Because there is an entire channel devoted to nothing but MST3K.
Western Front.
And if you like the Nerdist on YouTube, there's a Nerdist channel. Because I sat up one day and I'm just flipping through, and they actually had, Will Wheaton actually has a show that shows up on it on occasion, where it's basically he and three other friends, and they basically play tabletop games. Because they played King of Tokyo. And I'm like,
Me and Freddie are doing the soundtrack.
And I saw that. Okay, so we'll take you out of the movie. We'll take Freddie out of the movie if he's doing the soundtrack. And have him doing 2 parts. Unless there's twins. I don't think we can handle 2 Freddys. One is more than enough. But yeah, because when we had the little mini yard sale up at my comic book store, I passed on the King of Tokyo game, and after watching the tabletop episode with Will Wheaton and company, I'm shooting myself because you guys would absolutely love it. It is absolutely fun and hilarious. So we have 1 West left that we are looking for. And again, I will tell you guys right now, West is the start of it. So it will not end with West. And you know what I need? I need some alcohol. Like I said, it kind of sucks. I have...
Westy MC Westernson. Rob Zombie wrote his movies and wrote his soundtrack.
Yeah, but see, if I'm putting it together, you only get 1 part each, with the exception of the writer. Ooh. Like I said, it shows you how long it's been since I've actually drank any alcohol. It had to be at least a week. Because that burns. And Jaeger never burns when you drink it. Hey, Taps, what's a good word? Alright, Taps, what role in
West
our
Point
horror
Light.
film do you want? I'm going to tell you right now, fatality will kill you once we give you a spot in there. We're making fatality the very evil Gordon Ramsay with a vengeance. Nope, not West Point Light. We've already had West Point, so there will not be any other West Points on here. Unless I goof. And if I goof, I will like, you'll hear all the 4-letter words. Well, it's either that or basically
West End Girls.
basically straight rum. Ooh, see, I didn't even think about West End Girls. That would have been good.
Everybody getting cussed and killed.
No, because we got to have somebody survive to set up the sequel. So we already said that Canadian Chris will survive. Everybody else that's on the reality
Nice Jekyll.
the reality chef show will die. Yeah, that's a brilliant one. I wish I thought of that one. So we are looking for one more West. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, if we get through boards 1 and 2, the third
What
board
was
is
the question?
a
You
mini
know I'm an
prize.
actor for real.
All right, we're basically making up Fatality's horror movie. It's called Barbecue. And so far the plot is he was on a TV cooking reality show because he was like a really good cook and he had a really good chance. And for whatever reason, safety reasons or somebody didn't like him, they killed him off when they pushed him in the deep fryer. So Nerdy was the host of the reality show at the time, so he's the main target. But in the process, he's gone nuts. Fatality's gone nuts. And he's basically killing everybody that is on the next version of the
Wild West
of the show. Nope, not Wild Wild West. Again, the one that is left will start with the word West. The one that is left will start with the word West. I only had like 2 that ended with it. We had Mae West and Adam West. And I'm glad I didn't pick which one I thought was going to be the toughest, because I would have had Adam West as the last one to come off, with number 3 probably as the next to last.
Westfield.
Nope. No Westfield.
A large blade just come from the air in the restaurant and slice Nerdy in half.
Ooh,
Westgate.
So you're
Kim
going. You're
Curtis,
going.
he and West.
So you're going for hard kill, which would work, because he's going to blowtorch a couple of people, because that's the big weapon we've given him. He's going to meet with Dr. Jekyll, who's trying to actually cure him, or figures out what's going on. As soon as he figures it out, we'll have Freddy's Ready as the TV show producer, maybe the network guy. Now we'll have Freddy's Ready as the producer and Miss Freddy Ready as the network person, and they get blamed for not covering up the safety issues. That's how we'll do it. So we're going to put Miss Freddy's Ready above Freddy's Ready. See, I didn't even figure out what to do with Emery's. Because Turtle's going to be the first one to die. Because he's going to get all smart-mouthy when they find out that the Fatality died the first time. So we're down to one West something left. There's one West word that remains.
Nerdy is doing an announcement about what is going on in the kitchen, and while he is talking, the large blade just fall on him.
Oh, see, I like that. It had to be the biggest meat cleaver we could find, though, right? I'm thinking it's got to be a meat cleaver.
Westminster Abbey. Barbara West.
No, Westminster Abbey was number 11. Kanye was number 12. And I think the only reason I didn't use Westminster Abbey was because I wasn't sure if Minster counted as a word. So I think I took that off because I wasn't sure Minster actually counted. And like I said, guys, make sure you guys vote. Because like I said, when I go to cons, I always buy stuff for you guys.
Probably like a sharp mirror.
A mirror? Yeah. We gotta keep with the cooking thing though. That's why I was thinking the meat. That's why I was thinking meat cleaver. Because that's why we're going to stick Dr. Jekyll on the meat hook.
Games.
This is actually pretty cool. Like, I should title this episode "List Wits, the Game Show,
West
and
Ham.
the movie script." What do they call it when they get everybody in the room to do the movie scripts? Movie script. Brainstorm.
Sometimes you have to think outside the box.
Yep, sometimes
I could
you do.
like set it up.
And it'll be produced by the Defective Head Meat Institute because this idea is coming from this head.
Cold reading.
That's the word I was looking for. Cold reading.
West Pacific.
Ooh, good one, but not the one we're looking for.
DHMI Productions.
Exactly, DHMI Productions, Dummy Productions. I still like that because when you actually called it that, it took a second for that to click in my head. Because I'm like, dummy? Who's he calling dummy? And then it's like, he spelled it out afterwards, and I literally fell over.
West was one.
I fell over laughing, thinking DHMI, yeah, Dummy Productions. Which reminds me, I got to... You are definitely doing Thursdays only, right, Dr. Jekyll? Because I'm going to change the sponsor page so it's a little neater. And I'm going to do it by days. So it's like, so if you're watching on Mondays, go watch...
DHMI, yeah, wink.
Go watch this stream. If you got Tuesday, go watch this stream. Wednesday, well, Tuesday I'm hoping you're watching this stream. Because I don't have anybody on Wednesdays that I usually watch. At least I can't think of anybody that regular broadcasts on Wednesdays. Because Becca doesn't do Wednesday broadcast. Or Wednesday, she's more like off and on.
So far, yes. Just Thursdays.
Cool. That'll make it easier because I'll just have Thursdays. And I
Hope
think
the
that'll
con
be-
autographs aren't too much.
That's my one concern, Turtle. Because like I said, there are like 3 or 4 of those Battlestar Galactica guys I would love
Western
to get.
Border.
Because like I said, I'm definitely getting Pex. The guy that plays the Doctor on the original Battlestar Galactica, I'm drawing a blank on his name. I don't want to pull the webpage up. I won't pull the webpage up now because this has been bugging me.
Western Omelet.
Ooh, good one, but not what we are looking for.
Cornel West.
Let's see. Yeah, because you'll know, I have no idea who Punky Meadows is. That one's like shows like the price tag. Herbert Jefferson, that was the one I was trying to think of. Lieutenant Boomer. That was when I was sitting there like I couldn't remember his name for some reason. I could remember Lieutenant, I just couldn't remember Lieutenant Boomer. And the adult star was, who was the adult star? Oh, Gary Graham. I want to go see Gary Graham.
Western cuisine.
Sika. I kept saying Suka. I have no idea who Sika is. Because, yeah, I was a huge Alien Nation fan. Plus, I actually would talk to, there was a website, and yes, I will admit it's a political website, that Gary Graham would be on, and he would actually converse with us about various things.
West about.
So it's like Gary Graham, Dirk Benedict, Lieutenant Boomer, and the best part is it's like Richard Hatch is there. Let's see, who else? Bobby Clark, the Gorn. Everybody loves the Gorn, right? Hacksaw Dugan.
I'm an adult star.
I never admit to being an adult. I refuse to admit to my adulthood.
Seika 5 love you long time LOL.
Zaza, I don't remember her. I do not remember her. I'm drawing a
Western
blank.
star.
I am drawing a blank on her. But these guys almost always have like one adult star, movie star at their conventions. All right, we got 7 minutes left on this one. That'll put us at the 8:30 mark.
West in a vest.
Nope. And then we will pull up the second list of the night. And I think list number 2 will probably be fairly easy, I think. Just because of who I chose for it. But yeah, it's Dirk Benedict, Gary Graham, and Lieutenant Boomer are the big 3 that I really want to go see.
Westwind. Is it a name of a person?
No, it is not a person. And like I said, because I really want to do the escape room. That's what I really want to do. See, I don't know who Bishop Stevens is. Just goes to show every so often there's like these cult figures, and I'm like, or pop figures, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Battlestar Galactica guests. 1 from Alien Nation. 1 from Star Trek. A stuntman. I forgot what he is in. Robert Mukes. Oh, he's one of the horror people. Dugan. And then a St. Louis guy.
Change your screen list Wits.
Oh, oh, how'd that happen? Well, now you know what the next topic is. Ah, don't know how that happened. Oh well. Oh, I know how that happened. I hit the wrong tag. That's all right, because we're getting ready to wrap this one up, and then we will jump to the next one.
West London.
Nope, not West London. All right, I'm going to give you guys a hint on this one while we got a couple minutes left.
LOL.
Think. Let's see. I don't want to give that one away because that should give it away. Think geography. We'll say think a little geography.
And you know my answer. Oh.
So we will tell you right now, number 3, think a little geography.
West Coast.
Nope, not West Coast. We're down to under 3 minutes on this one. Now we play the Jeopardy theme music. Do 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 do. So how was my Jeopardy interpretation?
Western Hemisphere.
Nope. Alright, we said geography. Think conflict. Geography and conflict. And that's about as far as I can go without the next clue giving it away.
West Bank.
There we go. West Bank was the last one on the list. We had West Germany, West Wing, West Bank, May West, West Point, the West Indies, West Virginia, West Side Story, West Nile or West Nile virus, and Adam West. Ladies and gentlemen, that was list number 1. Now you guys have already seen the topic for list number 2. But as always, we stick a little commercial break in here. And like I said, what I'm going to do is, at some point, I'll get on Daily Motion. I'm going to get the ads done on this screen. And then I'm going to like save them.
Michael Jackson.
Video capture them. I haven't even pulled it up yet, Fatality. Oh, slow your roll. What was it? Know your roll. Oh no, I can't use that one because it wasn't slow. It was slow your roll. So yeah, you guys might actually see me on Daily Motion a couple of times between now and Saturday. It won't be a show, just basically me working on ads for the streamers that are quote unquote on the network, so to speak. All right. Whoop. Wrong button. Keep doing that a lot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the topic.
I'm sorry.
We are looking for famous Michaels. Again, these will all be first name. Michael will be the first name of all of them. And to disappoint you, Fatality, Michael Jackson didn't make it. Michael Jackson did not make the cut.
Michael J. Fox.
Nope. No Michael J. Fox either. And if I was
Michael
to guess,
Jackson. Michael Myers. Furburger.
oh, see, that would have been a good one to sneak in there. That would have been a very good one to sneak in there. If I were to guess right now, I'm going to say number
Michael
three,
Schumacher.
3, 4, or 5. Michael Schumacher did make the cut. I figured Eminem would have thrown that one up there first. I really thought Eminem would have thrown that one up there before anybody.
Son of A. I was moonwalking too. Michael Jordan.
Nope, no Michael Jordan.
Michael London.
Nope, no Michael London either. Michael London. I'm trying to think, who's Michael London? You know what? I just realized what it is.
Phelps.
Because I moved.
Phelps. Michael Douglas.
Michael Phelps is definitely on the list. And Michael Douglas is definitely on the list.
Michael Phillip. Michael Strong.
Nope and nope. I'm going to guess number 3. I'm going to guess number 3 will be the toughest one of the lot. And no, this is not a
Michael
hint,
Strong.
just so you guys know. Nope, no Michael Strahan. She can't even say his name right, can she?
Michael Moore.
Michael Moore is definitely on the list.
Michael Keaton. Keaton.
Oh, they come back to back. Michael Keaton
Michael
made the
Moore.
cut.
Active. Michael Keaton.
I am Batman.
Bubble.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. See, that's what I've been trying to find, the Beetlejuice stuff. to
Michael
do.
Scott.
I've been trying to find some Firefly stuff and some Beetlejuice stuff. Those I haven't found yet.
Michael Caine.
Nope. Good guesses all, because I know all of those ones without even having to go digging. Like I said, I'm going to guess this is the one that's going to get everybody.
Vic.
And Michael Vick is definitely on, get back here, on the list. All right, we got to change this song. New show.
Michael Clark Duncan. Spinks.
I think Clark Duncan was number 11, if I remember rightly.
Michael Knight. Michael Clifford.
I like the Michael Knight one. I really do.
Bolton.
Oh, see, I actually thought that one might take a while. Michael Bolton, number 1 on the list.
Course.
And like I said, I think it was because I was going down the road and I heard them play Michael Bolton on one of our radio stations. Is why I put together the Michael list.
McDonald. Mike Tyson. Richards.
Nope.
Paul.
The Dead Zone. Everybody loves that one. Now, do you remember what his middle name is?
Gambon. Michael Bubble.
Oh, I don't have it on repeat. Dang it.
I can do an impression of Michael McDonald.
See, I quit trying to do impressions. That's why you haven't seen too many characters on the show lately. That, and I still don't know what I did with the professor's mustache.
Bloomberg.
Or Enigma's mask. Wow. Who threw that one up there? Lady Dova threw that one up there. I really thought that one was going to be the tough one. I really thought that one was going to be the tough one.
Ironside.
Nope, there are no fictional ones on here. Yeah, I will tell you right now, there are no fictional ones on this one. These are all real people. Ironside would have been a good one to use if I had thrown a fictional name up there.
Michael Faraday.
And I might have a game where I could actually use Ironside.
Michael Jordan.
Nope, no Michael Jordan. Now, I will say this. This one gets complained about a lot.
Kane.
Family Tie. No, you got to think Tremors.
Crichton.
Michael Crichton. Even though I misspelled him on this.
Saint Michael. Flatley.
Now, I should have said this is the one that gets complained about, not that one. Everybody loves Michael Crichton, the writer. So we're down to one Michael. And you guys have run through this in like 10 minutes.
Myers.
Nope.
Landon. Michael Fassbender. Mick. Bay.
There we go. Lady Dova finishes it off with Michael Bay. I was going to try to sneak Michael Madsen in here just because I've been plugging the Powers stuff. And I totally forgot to put him in here. So we had Michael Bolton, Michael Douglas,
Michael
Bloomberg, Michael Bay, Michael Crichton, Mike Schumacher, Michael Keaton, Mike Vick, Mike Phelps, and Mike Moore. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we told you that I figured that one was going to be pretty fast. So with that, we're going to go to a quick commercial. I'm going to step out for about 2 minutes, and I will be right back because the fact that I have no Coke is driving me nuts. So bear with me. All right. Apologies for that. I got to step in front of the camera so I can get my glass. It's a good thing while I'm on commercial screen at the moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means we are officially up to the prize list tonight. And I will tell you guys right
Come
now.
on. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies and stop.
I set this up so that the prize item was determined completely randomly. Normally it was, I picked the one I think was the hardest, but I'm not going to guarantee that on this one. It's basically I had the computer go in and just pick one of them, one of the slots, and drop the prize behind it. So I don't even know which one has the prize behind it. Now, as I told you guys, if you guys send me an idea for a list and I use it on the air, I'm going to be sending you something. Well, this list was supplied by HBK, or the idea for the list. And he was like the first one to send me an idea for it, and it was like, I liked it. I just had to figure out how to set it up to use it. So, if you guys don't like the topic, you guys can blame HBK. But ladies and gentlemen, died on the field of battle. Sports field, that is. What we are looking for on this list are 10 professional sports teams that are now defunct. So you gotta hope you have a little bit of sports knowledge in your head. I will tell you guys right now, to make it easier, I picked one team from 10 different leagues. So if you think, I'm trying to think of a league without giving you one that's definitely on here. The North American Soccer League, just as an example. If you guys find the North American Soccer League team that's on the list, that will be the only North American Soccer League team. Now, I will be honest and say right off the top of my head, it does have a North American bias to it. Just to let you guys know. So you guys don't start going in there and picking tons of English Premier Leagues or Bundesliga league teams or Japanese baseball league teams. It does have a North American bias to it, with the exception of one team.
My head meat isn't equipped for this one hangout.
Yeah, like I said, this is one that HBK suggested, which means HBK, we're using it, which means if we get through it, you're getting the prize, even though you're not here.
LA
Probably not
Raiders.
watching the Stanley Cup. The LA Raiders is not one of the teams on the list. And the worst part is, I told him I was using it this week. I told him that if I did a show this
British.
week, no British on this, unfortunately, Inningham. Although I will tell you guys there is one European team on here. I just won't tell you what league.
Baltimore Colts.
Nope, the Baltimore Colts are not on the list.
Ooh, I do know one maybe. Houston Oilers.
Good guess, but no, not there.
Florida Marlins.
No, they actually still exist. They may not be that good, but they still exist.
East Germany. St. Louis Rams.
Miss Kimber, how are we doing, my dear? Long time no see. I wanted to put the Rams on here. I really, really did. I really wanted to put the St. Louis Rams on there.
Now they are the Miami Marlins.
All right, well, just two is not relocated teams. These are all teams that basically closed shop. Now, they could have closed shop because the team folded. They could have closed shop because the league folded.
Seattle Supersonics. Very happy to see you, sir.
Where you been hiding is my question, my dear. See, if you've been a regular,
Boston Pink Sox.
if you've been back on in regular.
Washington Capitals.
I like that one, Emmy. I do like that one.
Kansas City Athletics.
We would have put you in Fatality's horror movie as the survivor. And like I said, I don't have HBK or Capital Chris on. Shame on them. They're probably over there like rooting for those Penguins. Now, I'm going to say
Kansas City Kings.
we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm even going to do this. We have basketball, we have hockey, we have baseball, we have soccer, and we have American football. I'm going to tell you the guys that right now. And again, if we pick a team, I will tell you what league it is in, and that league will be off the board. So we have American football,
Montreal
soccer,
Expos.
basketball,
Minnesota Saxons.
baseball, and hockey. I think that's all of them. And other than one team on here, it is a North American bias, just to let you guys know.
Milwaukee Braves.
One team
Vancouver
on here.
Grizzlies. Atlanta Flames.
Nope. And like I said, if you guys hate the list, blame HBK. He's the one that wanted this one. And he didn't even show up. So again, just so you guys know, I will be here on Saturday.
Washington Senators.
I will
Minnesota
not.
North Stars.
I will
The
not
Mighty
be
Ducks.
here next Saturday.
Blue
So
Eagles.
I'm thinking
Detroit Motors.
ooh, good one. There was a team known as the Detroit Motors. But they're
Cleveland
not who we're
Barons.
looking for.
Winnipeg Jets.
Because I won't be here Friday or Saturday, and I won't be here most of Sunday. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do next week to make sure we get in a good game show. Next week, and like I said, I'll have all the guarantee details worked out by Saturday, so you guys will know. But I may end up doing a Tuesday show with the list and a Wednesday game
Hartford
show.
Whalers. Hartford Whalers.
Nope. Oh, damn it. I knew that was going to happen.
Los Angeles Raiders.
Nope. No LA Raiders. But I will tell you there is.
Montreal Expos.
Nope. All right. Let's see. What other hints can we throw up here? I'm going to say 1, 2. Three of these are defunct leagues, just so you know. 3 of these teams are from leagues that no longer exist.
Memphis Grizzlies.
A couple of these teams are extremely historical based. And I will throw some cities or locations out eventually. Because we got plenty of time, at least as I look at it. We got about 37 minutes left.
Cleveland Rams.
Good one, but not who we are looking for. And I hear Bubbles upstairs. Hi, Bubbles! I think she's ignoring me for some reason.
Frankfurt Yellow Jackets.
Nope.
Boston Bulls.
So again, we are looking for 10 defunct
Memphis
sports
Grizzlies
teams.
still exist. St. Louis Gunners. Smallville Colts.
Nope. And again, these are from,
Hi Bubbles.
like I said, except for one, these are all North American professional sports league teams.
Cleveland Bearcats. Cleveland Cubs.
See, how many people know Cleveland Cubs actually existed?
Portland Thunder. Denver Nuggets.
I am listening, bear with me. They said hi, Bubbles.
Hi!
There we go.
XFL. Cleveland Red Sox.
All right, that's a league. Now you got to give me a team in that league.
New Orleans Jazz. Daily Globe Jets.
So I will tell you right now, Fatality or Kimberly named one of the leagues that is up here. So we know there's an XFL team that's actually on this list. And yes, it counts as a legitimate league. It lasted
Oakland Lions.
It lasted for a
Tri-Cities
year.
Blackhawks. New Jersey Hitmen. Chicago Enforcers. Cincinnati Cells. Vancouver Grizzlies. LA Extreme.
Nope. I'm impressed you guys know your
Gotham
XFL
Raiders.
teams. I am really impressed you guys know the XFL teams.
Memphis Maniacs. Detroit Heralds. Birmingham Thunderbolt.
See, when I lived on the coast, that was my team. Birmingham was my
Gallifrey
team.
Tigers.
I don't know the Gallifrey Tigers. I know the Gallifrey Time Alerts.
Law Extreme. Milwaukee Badgers.
Nope.
Orlando Rage. Orlando Rage. Is one of the question have to do with my hometown Memphis?
I will be nice and
New
answer
Jersey
that
Hitman.
fatality. And I will
Cleveland
say,
Dark
yes,
Orange.
there is a Memphis team in here.
James Dunlop. Kenosha Maroons. San Fran Demons. Las Vegas Outlaws.
And Kimberly gets the first one off the board. The Vegas Outlaws are from the XFL. And the funny thing was, it was like Vince McMahon was the only person brave enough to put a team in Las Vegas in a sport that you know there's gambling on. All right, that is the first of the football teams that are off the board. I will tell you, like I said, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 more American football teams.
New York Galaxy.
All right. We're going to give you guys the next league. Or actually, we just gave you guys another hint. Fatality asked if there was a Memphis team on here. And the answer is yes. But I'm not going to tell you which league. So yes, there is a Memphibia team on here. So there's your second hint. You guys can guess at all the others while we're giving out hints. But we're going to give you guys hints on this because there are so many teams.
Harlem Globetrotters.
No, they still exist. They're not defunct. Because I was going to do a list where it was like athletes that have been drafted by the Harlem Globetrotters.
Memphis Rogues.
Nope. I got to write down Kimberly's name.
Memphis Hound Dogs.
1 minute. I almost forgot. This is the prize list.
Memphis Mad Dogs. Memphis Pros. Memphis Explorers.
Nope. Good guesses, but not the
Barcelona Bulls.
Oh, somebody got smart. It's going for another category.
Memphis Sounds.
Birmingham, I'm going to say you're in the right neighborhood for one of them. I'm just not going to tell you what neighborhood.
Memphis Cardinals. Memphis Tams.
This is scary when I know where some of these teams are that you guys are naming. I don't know the Memphis Tams. Because I know where Emmingham's going with his guesses. So you got
Memphis Redbirds.
So you got 2 hints. Emmingham put one out that's in the right neighborhood, so to speak. And we know one of them is a Memphis team. And you guys can guess at the other ones in the meantime as well. Because like I said, I do not know where the prize item is. That's one reason I'm more than willing to give hints, because it's basically, your guess is as good as mine.
Memphis Showboats.
Correct, Fatality, the Memphis Showboats. They are from the World Football League. All right. Hint number 2, because again, one hint is already out there, so we're giving you guys 2 hints. One of them failed or closed up following expansion. One of them closed up because of a league expansion. Or a league absorption. There we go, that's a better term. So again, Emmingham put one in the right quote-unquote neighborhood, so to speak. And the next hint is one of these teams closed shop because of a league's expansion or absorption. We may be thinking of different organizations then. You know? Although I would have swore. There you go. Let me check.
Be right back. I'm heating up some Mongolian beef.
Ah! He's making me jealous. He's making me hungry.
Catalan Royals.
Oh, because I had the wrong team in mind. Damn it. Had the wrong team in mind. So Emmingham, you're in the right continent for once. I'm not going to say which league. I was thinking that was the name of the team that I was didn't include. So your 2 hints at the moment are, one of these teams folded due to another league's expansion, and one of them is not on the North American
Colorado
continent.
Silver Bullets.
Nope.
Newark Little Giants.
Ooh, that's going way back. I had to see who they were. I will tell.
Cars Racing Club. Richmond Rebels.
Lady Dova, you're in the right sport for one of my old teams that are on here.
Seattle Rainiers.
All right, let's see, which league do we want to give you guys next? All right, your next league hint is, which one do I want to give you guys? This is a tough question.
Twin Falls Cowboys.
The American Basketball Association. The American Basketball Association. We're going to give you guys that league. So we're going to give you some leagues as we get into it. Like I said, there's only one per league. I was going to hold off on saying the ABA because that would have been the same clue for the expansion bit. So think the American Basketball Association.
Spokane Bunch Grissers.
Nope. The Bunch Grassers.
Seattle Grunge.
Ooh, how many people know who the Seattle Grunge are, though?
Lowell.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start naming off the leagues that are on here so you guys will have a chance. All right? And
Mississippi Mud.
we've given you the ABA. I will tell you right now, there is one NFL team on here, one Major League Soccer team on here, there's one NBA team on here, there's a Canadian Football League team, there is a team that was in the World League of American Football
Earl Mac Major League All-Stars.
and
Nashville
NFL
Tigers.
Europe. There's a Major League Baseball team on here, an American Basketball Association team, and a National Hockey League team. So again, we have the NHL, the ABA, Major League Baseball, the World League of American Football and NFL Europe, the Canadian Football League, the NBA, Major League Soccer, and the NFL. So you already know that for at least two of those, you got to go back in time to get to. because there are at least two of those leagues have not had a team fold in a very long time.
Seville Broncos.
Nope. So again, we have the National Hockey League,
Nashville Predators.
the American Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, the World League of American Football or NFL Europe, the Canadian Football League, the NBA, Major League Soccer, and the NFL. So those are the 10. Those are the 8 remaining leagues.
Touring breaks.
So again, we are looking for 8 sports teams that are now defunct. And like I said, if you hate the list, blame HBK, who is not here. Because he's off watching his Penguins. So again, the National Hockey League,
Worcester Ruby Legs.
the American Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, NFL Europe, the Canadian Football League, the NBA, Major League Soccer, and the NFL.
Troy Trojans. Montreal Jaguars. Providence Grays.
You think in the right era, Lady Dova.
Philadelphia Athletics.
See, I'm surprised Emmingham's not taking a shot at the NFL Europe team.
Lisbon Tigers. Detroit Wolverines.
And Lady Dova knocks the Major League Baseball team off of there. It was indeed the Detroit Wolverines. They are an actual Major League Baseball team. They are the
Cleveland
predecessors
Spiders.
to the Detroit Tigers. Completely different teams, but that's where they got the name from. Because it's amazing the history I learned when I looked some of these teams up. Because believe it or not, the Wolverines for Major League Baseball were very, very successful. And as the Major League Baseball is off the list, we will tell you right now, you have...
Jeez, just wanted one LOL.
They had the Detroit Wolverines, the Richmond Spiders, the St. Louis Prosperos, and I'm trying to think of the Cleveland team now. I just drew a blank. I mean, not the Cleveland team. Cleveland Spiders. There was a Boston team, and I can't think of the
Pittsburgh
name of
Hammers.
it. And they hated each other, especially Cleveland and St. Louis. I did not know how bad the rivalry was. They literally swapped teams because they were trying to steal each other's team in the process.
Colorado Rockies.
All right. So baseball is off the list. There are no more baseball teams on the list. We have the NHL, the ABA, NFL Europe, the Canadian Football League, the NBA, Major League Soccer, and the NFL.
Madrid Matadors.
So, we are looking for an NHL team, an ABA team, ow, my foot just cramped up, an NFL Europe team, or, help you out, let's say NFL Europe and World League of American Football, because the team actually did both. Then we have a Canadian Football League team, an NBA team, a Major League Soccer team, because I got ahead to look because I wasn't sure of the order, and a National Football League team. Now, to throw one more hint out there. Let me think. How do I want to do this hint-wise?
Montreal Wanderers.
Nope. I will
Ottawa
tell you.
Senators.
All right, and to help you guys out, I will tell you.
You're wrong.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, let's see.
Quebec Bulldogs.
Which city do I want to give away?
The St. Louis Rams.
Edmonton Spillers.
We will give you a
Hamilton Tigers.
We'll give you a city. I'm trying to figure out which city to give you, or which location to give you.
Hello Bubbles.
Hello.
They hate HBK right now, I think,
Oh.
because this was his idea,
Oh.
and he's
New
not
York
here.
Americans.
He's not here to gloat.
So these are teams that no longer exist?
Yep, they folded.
Mm.
I'm gonna give you the city of.
That's a high school team in Memphis, Lady Doba.
New Orleans?
Nope, don't have any New Orleans teams.
Philadelphia Quakers.
We're gonna give you one of the cities of Montreal. So we know there's a team from Montreal on here. And it's not the Expos, because we've already taken Major League Baseball off.
Yay, HBK sucks, LOL.
I hope he catches the archive on this one. I really do. So I will tell you guys right now, there's a Montreal team up here.
Did Montreal play football?
They had
Montreal Blues.
They had a hockey team, they had a football team, they had a Canadian football team. I
Football team?
I don't know if they had a basketball team. Or what team?
Football X or whatever.
XFL? No, they already took the XFL off.
Oh.
It's only one team per league.
Oh.
Because there was no way I was going to like...
Okay.
It was bad enough as was. Would you do me a favor?
Maybe.
I need some more Coke. I have no mix down here for drinks.
Oh no.
Montreal Canadiens.
Nope, Canadians are actually still around.
You said Kennedy's, I thought. Or is that just the...
So I will tell you guys again, there's a Montreal team.
Montreal Maple Leafs?
There are 2 Canadian teams on here, counting Montreal. How's that?
Quebec?
Montreal Alouettes.
Good one, but not the team we're looking for.
Vancouver?
Nope, no Vancouver. So Bubbles is giving you guys some hints while you're at it.
There's also Winnipeg, which is another large city. If you can count cities large in Canada. I had some Canadian friends, so I got to razz them a lot. Oh, PIE, Prince Edward Island.
It's PEI.
PEI, okay.
So we definitely have a Montreal team up here. We have one other Canadian team.
Toronto Blue Jays.
They're still in existence. So.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
This HBK idea? I'm
Yes.
putting a hit out on him.
I'm gonna have fun telling him. I really am.
Well, Friday I'm going to get some chicks for you.
Edmonton no skates.
Are there any roller derby teams?
No. These are all professional Major League sports teams.
All male Major League sports teams?
Yes. Alright, so we know there's a Montreal team up here. We know there's one other Canadian team up here. We have the NHL, the ABA, the CFL, or the Canadian Football League.
Berlin Brickies. That's
NFL Europe.
What was that?
Ah! Fatality goes, that's my dude, but hell no. See, Fatality, I volunteered to put him in the horror movie, remember? So you can kill him off however you think fits. You missed it, because while you were gone, we were talking about Fatality goes, well, I wrote a horror movie. And I'm like, yep, it's called Barbecue. And so we killed off Nerdy, we killed off Turtle, we killed off Eminem, the Freddies.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian Chris is the only one we're letting live. And right now, they may kill off Canadian Chris to get to HBK.
Oh.
Which means that we would have to have either...
Isn't it always the virgin that lives because they want him to have the, or her to have the romance?
You heard that, Lady Dova. We can't let you live now.
Hi. Montreal Escargot.
Chris, Chris, we were just talking about you. Your husband is dead meat. That's all I'm going to say. We do his list choice or his list idea, and they hate him.
Where is he?
He's probably watching the NHL game.
Already said Maroons, right?
No, you
Right.
did not. The Montreal Maroons are on the list.
And they are?
Munich Messerschmitts.
The Maroons are?
They are the National Hockey League team.
They got marooned?
All right, the next city we are going to include is Indianapolis.
Colts?
Nope, not the Colts. She's guessing, so she's going to be taking away your prize shots, by the way, guys. There's only like one team on here I think she actually knows.
Mississippi Seawolves.
So I guess I can't play.
You can play HBK, but like I said, I would hide if I were you. That's all I'm going to say.
He's already,
He doesn't know what's on the list.
yeah, no, but what I was going to say is, he's already incognito.
They have already promised to kill you. Fatality has said you are going to be the first murder victim in his horror movie.
Worst list ever, HBK, thanks.
Maybe we'll, oh, yeah, someone...
The best part is, last week's list, I'm sitting there and one of the clues was Edward Nygma.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
I'm laughing so hard right now. I don't know if I'm laughing harder at last week's or this
The
week's.
world.
So we have one ABA team left. We have one. Here, take this for a minute. You're going to point. Just don't put it through the screen. Number 2 is an ABA team, American Basketball Association.
Vancouver Millionaires.
Number 5 is a NFL Europe team. Number 6, Canadian football. Number 8 is the NBA. Number 9 is Major League Soccer. And number 10 is the NFL. And one of the clues we've given you guys is Indianapolis.
Athens Spartans.
Nope, not the Spartans. So like I said, HBK, you better hide. That's just always like, get real low. And Chris, I think your husband just got you killed in Fatality's movie. Because we were going to let you be the one that lived.
Toronto Argonauts.
Nope. So again, we have Indianapolis, and then we had ABA, NFL Europe, Canadian Football League, the National Basketball Association, Major League Soccer, and the NFL.
Yakima Vipers.
And like I said, the city that we're giving you guys right now is Indianapolis. And so we know
Indiana Brewers.
we know there is an Indianapolis team on the list. You see who the guest host is.
Oh.
I think I'm going to start using him as guest host as well,
Oh, okay.
just so I can show them all. And I am going to buy that exploding TARDIS picture, by the way.
Oh.
Yes, the one right here.
Mm.
You know the one from Vincent van Gogh?
Hamilton Tiger
yeah.
Cats eat you raw.
Nope, not the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
When are you going to do that?
I don't know because I'm not going to go because I'm not buying anything this weekend.
Yeah.
Next weekend I'm going to go to Contamination Con.
Mhm.
So, a month? depending on what I buy. Contamination. I can't even say it now.
Contamination con?
It's just contamination. It's contamination.
Oh, contamination.
Because like I said, I want to go get Dirk Benedict's signature. I want Duggan's signature. I want Jerry Graham's signature.
You want a
Calgary
lot of...
Stampedes.
Nope.
Baltimore
not-
Bandits.
Indianapolis Idiots? Sorry.
You heard what she called you, HBK.
I was going for the alliteration.
All right, so we have Indianapolis. I think as we are at 9:30, we may start giving away some cities here. All right, in no specific order. Ottawa, Kentucky, Indianapolis, Miami, Frankfurt,
Frankfurt Bears.
Dayton. Eminem, you finally give me with the European city. Now you gotta give me the team.
Laughing.
Well, we know Ottawa is going to be Canadian football
My
league.
list idea would be easier. My cousin played for Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Well, send me the idea, Chris, and you get something if I use it on air.
Ottawa Rough Riders.
And the Rough Riders come off the list. This is the Canadian Football League team. The Rough Riders, everybody, you guys are giving me a lot of recent teams. Believe it or not, Ottawa is probably the most recent team on the list. Because they didn't close shop till 91, I think. All right, so the teams we have left in no specific order. Indianapolis, Kentucky,
You're welcome, Honeylall.
Miami, Dayton, and Frankfurt.
Disney list LOL.
Oh, you gotta be a little more specific. Disney list could end up like this one, very, very, very vague, and get you killed as well in the next fatality movie. Nope, not the Kentucky Roosters.
Tie date.
Miami Heat.
No, that's a current team. So again, we have Indianapolis,
Kentucky
Dayton,
Bisons. Vancouver
Frankfurt,
Grizzly.
Miami, and Kentucky. Those are the 5 remaining
Whoa.
teams.
Frankfurt.
When did this happen? How come no one told me? Kentucky Mavericks.
Hey, KTG,
Frankfurt
how we
Diamonds.
doing?
We did make an announcement on Facebook that a makeup could happen sometime this week.
Yeah, basically
Disney
what
movies.
happened. See, that's still a little too vague.
What, Disney movies?
Yeah.
Well, that's still gives you a broad enough title because it goes
Kentucky Buckets.
because doing Disney animated movies is
I'm
too
a
narrow.
statue. Lol.
Disney live action are non-animated.
Well, basically what happened, KTG,
I'm
is
gonna get you.
Fatality's gonna kill him.
Well, I mean, you could do Disney main characters.
Well, see, what I was thinking was Disney live action.
Okay.
Maybe.
Kentucky Croquettes.
But KTG, what happened was basically, as I tell you guys, there are only 3 things that'll stop a regular broadcast. Act of wife, act of God, or act of work. Well, unfortunately, act of work got me Monday and Tuesday. So it was basically I couldn't do any work on them. I couldn't do any broadcast yesterday because my schedule was offset because I had to do some midnight work.
Frankfurt Blackhearts. Miami Flames.
So
Am I too late?
I basically
No.
pick one day to kind of make up for it. So it's if I don't make a Tuesday broadcast, I work
Miami
a
Storm.
Wednesday or Thursday broadcast.
Just run like hell.
He can run all he wants. I think you guys are going to catch him.
Kentucky French Fries.
So again, we are looking for 5 remaining teams.
Kentucky bourbon.
We have Frankfurt, Miami, Indianapolis, Dayton, and Kentucky.
Kentucky moonshiners.
There was actually a Kentucky Moonshiners team. I just don't remember what they were for right off the top of my head.
What's the subject of this warm-up puzzle?
Is it a warm-up puzzle?
This is the last one for the night, KTG. Basically what this is defunct sports teams. These are teams that are no longer in existence. This was a list that was proposed by HBK. And I'm going to say that every time so you guys don't come killing me. That are no longer in existence. We have...
Moonshine barbecue sauce. Oh dear.
Yes. So we had basically an NHL team. The Montreal Maroons were an NHL team. The Las Vegas Outlaws were an XFL team. The Detroit Wolverines were a Major League Baseball team.
Indianapolis Drive.
The Ottawa Rough Riders were a Canadian Football League team. And the Memphis Showboats were a World
Indianapolis
Football League
Mechanics.
team. And due to the difficulty of this one, we've given out
Warm-up puzzle.
the 5 cities
Really? Kentucky Trackers.
or the 5 locations.
Frankfurt is one of the cities.
Oh yeah, left Frankfurt off. So again, we are left with Dayton, Indianapolis, Miami, Frankfurt, and Kentucky. So if you guys got pen and paper, you write that down because it's going to help.
I don't know. I just got here, LOL.
The leagues that are left, the 5 teams that are left, we have the American Basketball Association. We have the National Basketball Association, Major League Soccer, the
Kentucky
NFL,
Cluckers.
and NFL Europe.
Miami Mosquitoes.
And behind one of these 10, so again, if nobody gets it, blame HBK, not the host. Is the prize item.
Kentucky Colonels.
There
New
we
kids on the
go.
blockheads.
KTG gets the Kentucky Colonels off the list.
Woo!
The Kentucky Colonels were one of the 4 ABA teams that were left over when the NBA and the ABA merged. And ironically, they were one of the better better fan-supported ones,
Frankfurt Giants.
but they didn't get
Frankfurt
picked.
Galaxy. I'll hold him down and you all can take a crack at him,
Oh,
LOL.
KTG gets the second one off the list. The Frankfurt Galaxy was the NFL Europe team, or the World League of American Football team. All right, so we have left Indianapolis, Dayton, and Miami. And I will tell you right
I'm
now,
gonna crack him all right. You guys show me some love.
we have an NBA team, a Major League Soccer
Indianapolis
team,
Jets.
and an NFL team. And the Indianapolis Jets comes off the list for Lady Dova.
Woo!
So we're down to the last two.
Miami and Dayton.
Miami and Dayton. One is an NFL team, one is a Major
Indianapolis
League
Olympians.
Soccer team.
Miami.
Dayton Ice Bandits.
Nope. So we're looking for a Major League Soccer team and an NFL team. One is Miami, one is Dayton.
Miami Ballers.
So there are only four real combinations left: a Miami soccer team or a Miami
Can I
NFL
take a
team.
physical challenge? Dayton Triangles.
This isn't Double Dare.
And the Dayton Triangles come off the
Dayton
list.
Dynamo.
All right, so that's the NFL team, the Dayton Triangles. Nicely done, KTG. Which means it's very simple. There's one city left, one sports league left. We are looking for a Major League Soccer
Miami
team
Fusion.
from Miami. And KTG completes the list with the Miami Fusion.
Miami Sunburn.
So, was this a prize list?
Yes.
And who got the prize?
We're going to find out in a minute. Because it was totally random. The computer decided. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I
All
would
right.
like to use the lifeline.
Like I said, I think HBK is going to need a blood transfusion when this
I
one's
love
done.
ball.
So, ladies and gentlemen, died on the field of battle, sports field, that is. We had 10 now defunct sports teams. We had the Montreal Maroons from the National Hockey League, the Kentucky Colonels from the American Basketball Association, the Las Vegas Outlaws from the XFL, the Detroit Wolverines from Major League Baseball, the Frankfurt Galaxy from NFL Europe, the Ottawa Rough Riders from the Canadian Football League team, the Memphis Showboats from the World Football League, the Indianapolis Jets from the NBA, the Miami Fusion from Major League Soccer, and the Dayton Triangles from the NFL. And again, like I said, if you guys want to shoot somebody, go shoot HPK.
But you put
I
the
will
list
still love you
together.
when I beat you up, KGB.
All right.
So,
So, it is very simple. HBK. I didn't say the list had to be light to qualify.
What? Why would you hurt me?
So, HBK, this will be coming to you. It is the
I
Golo
have
dice
a
game
list.
that will be getting sent out to you. And one of the people that got the list correct list item will be getting. Where'd it go? Had it right here. Ah. Did I drop it?
is it on top? By the.
Oh, there it is.
You pick no more lists, HBK. What is that?
Someone will be getting the Avengers double-sided Shield versus Hail Hydra keyring.
Hell
Let me
Hydra!
drink my watermelon Kool-Aid to calm my nerves.
So, let's find out who it is. And I see the two ladies had the best chance. They got 6 out of the 10.
Oh, wow.
So let us see if Lady Dova got it for the Montreal Maroons? Nope. Not there. Let's see if Lady Dova got it for the Detroit Wolverines. Nope. And Lady Dova's third and final shot, the Indianapolis Jets. Is Lady Dova the winner of the keychain? No! Sorry, Lady Dova, is not yours this time.
The next one?
Let's go with Kimber.
Kimber!
We got the Las Vegas Outlaws. It's from the Las Vegas Outlaws.
Oh.
Nope, not there either.
It'd be funny if my wife get it.
All right, KTG got 4 of them.
Woo! KTG!
So I'm thinking the odds are pretty good right now. KTG. Let's see if it's under the Kentucky Colonels.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Is it under the Dayton Triangles?
Oh.
Not there. Alright, so we have the Frankfurt Galaxy for KTG. The Ottawa
Don't shoot
Rough
me,
Riders
shoot my
for
husband,
Chris.
LOL. You welcome, KGB.
Oh, we got Fatality with a shot still. And
Fatality!
KTG with another shot. Let's try. And like I said, I have no idea where it is, so it could come up at any point.
Frankfurt.
You want to see what's under Frankfurt? That
Yeah.
is KTG's choice.
Okay. Oh.
Not there. All right, which one do you want to see next?
Memphis.
Memphis. Fatality's hometown.
Fatality! Oh.
Ah.
Okay, calm. KGB, you are free of an ass whooping.
All right. It is going to come down to either Chris or KTG.
Let's go with Ottawa.
I like this game, suspenseful.
Ottawa. All right. If it is under Ottawa, Chris is the winner of the keychain.
Chris.
Love
If
me.
it's not, KTG is the winner of the keychain.
KTG.
Is it the Ottawa Rough Riders?
Oh, KTG.
And KTG, congratulations. The Avengers keychain is yours.
Thank your hubby.
No. Chris is. So congratulations, KTG. I will put this out in an envelope very, very shortly.
You're welcome. She needs to be your co-host from now on, Day Saint fan. I'm laughing.
She wasn't here, so that's she normally comes down like when we start.
So close, Chris, LOL. She's wonderful.
She comes down when we start, and then she disappears upstairs. Other than the day, go check the. I don't remember. I think it's on Ustream, the Ustream archives. Well, it's probably not there anymore. She dressed up as
Magenta.
She basically all night just basically stood here. She didn't move, and only one person really noticed that she never moved. I think it wasn't Fatality.
I wasn't there the whole night. I was
Yeah,
there.
you were. Close to it.
Yeah. I was there for a while, but I don't think it was the whole night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the list. And like I said,
KGB.
Now people are saying good idea.
and like I said, if HBK ends up on the missing persons list, you'll know why. But ladies and gentlemen, I am the Saint Fan. That is the hostess with the mostest bubbles.
Woohoo!
I want to thank you guys for being here. Again, we will be here this Saturday. We will hopefully be here next Tuesday. Next weekend, I will not be broadcasting because, like I said, I plan on being at the convention Friday night, Saturday night, and
Have a good
Sunday.
night, everyone.
That
So
goes
was
against
the
one
best
of your
guess ever.
three.
Huh?
Act of work, act of God, or act of life.
Yeah, it goes against one of the three, but.
Hi, Saint and Bubbles. Yay,
Hello!
Bubbles.
Hey, we're just wrapping things up. So again, we will be back on Saturday. I have not determined what game we're going to be doing.
I guess it could fall under act of wife since the wife is actually allowing you to have fun.
That's true. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, give me 1 minute.
Uh-oh, where did the host go?
The host goes disappear.
The host disappeared.
I want to thank you guys for joining us. I hope you have fun, and like I said, if there's a murder in Canada, we'll know why. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. As always use the little gray cells. It's the best thing you got. And if you don't use them, you will lose them. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night, and we will see you guys on Saturday with the Pick Your Prize night. So until
And
then, have a
There's
good one.
no murder in Canada. They all accidentally fall through the ice.
Text to speech unavailable here.